Here's a quick overview of my NuCanoe Pursuit. We have the XI3 on here. It's a great trolling motor. Most maneuverable setup, I think one of the most maneuverable setups in the game. I've got one of my Amped Outdoors 60s here. Powers the trolling motor. And then we have the Eagle Eye, Lowrance Eagle Eye. Great little graph for the price. And always carry a dry box. This seat cushion is an Amazon special. It's super comfortable. The only problem is it doesn't have a waterproof cover, even though they advertise it as a as a kayak cushion. But that's where I keep my tackle storage right here. I like to build my own crates. There's my crate set up. It's fixed in the boat, but I can take it out easily. There's my yak power right there. Carry 8 rods. I figure if I can't get it done with 8 rods, then we're not on anything. There's the anchor, the anchor wizard. It's not all the way. Get it wound up. There's the anchor wizard. The anchor wizard is a must-have. You've got to have it. I use it several things. I use it to keel my boat off. Like, I drop it down when I'm using my XI3. When I'm fishing, it kind of keeps the back end from swinging around. Always have a nice paddle with you. That's in this boat, that's your second motor. That's where I keep my catch board. Anchor Wizard has a crank right here. It's a really good company. I mean, it's one of those really game-changing items to have in your boat. No matter where you put it, the front or the bow, or it can make a day of fishing a lot more pleasurable. But there it is. And then I always use a jet ski trailer, and I set it up, and that's the setup. NuCanoe Pursuit. Anybody has any questions about anything, just hit me up. And this is all, I get a lot of questions about this. This is a Railblazer setup. I can take these 2 latches off and pull the whole thing out. And that's the Yak Attack mount. Yak Attack rod holder. Ooh. Hello friends, we are out here. Lake Glenville today. Look at this guy. There's a pretty one right there. Look at that. It's a nice one. He's probably worth a little measure. Let's see. He might go 18. He might go 18. It's cold. The wind is being annoying. Let's see. Nope, he's 17 and a half. Beautiful fish. Sun on him right there. Yeah, we are out here. Get a gratuitous. Go, let him go. There he goes. There he goes. All right. See if we can get another one on the camera. Yep, we're out here fishing a windy Lake Glenville. I'll tell you one thing, like, scope, people say, oh, scope doesn't change a lake. I'm telling you, it does, man. It really does. Whoa. Oh, shit. Might be too deep. Well, we're out here at Glenville trying to catch a few. I caught that one. Saw that. drifted a little deep. Yeah, I was hoping it wasn't going to be windy. Yesterday was perfect, but I got brakes put on my truck, so kind of shut fishing down. But I'm just dragging this Kitech just right along the bottom, super slow. Super slow. Get a nice dupe. Came out there and dupe. Come on now. Come on now. I used to do really good out here, but my fish moved. That's what I was saying. Live scopers kind of moved stuff around and moved them around a little bit. Or made the school a lot smarter, because I saw the school, but they never have any of my, like, unless they're actively blowing up, I can't catch them. I don't know what they're doing. I see them down there. I know they eat stuff. But I think they're just always there. People discovered them. I remember I kind of discovered them. I didn't discover anything on this lake, but I discovered it to me, new to me. And for like 2 years, I tore them up in there. Then I started noticing guys coming in there and scoping around, and they were catching them. Now they come in there. I don't see really anybody catching much in there, unless they're actively feeding. This wind is so annoying. My spot lock on this motor guide is absolute trash. Like, it is absolute trash. I have a new one that it works perfect, but I don't want to bust out my new motor. It acquires the satellite. I mean, it does everything it's supposed to do. I need to try to, like, calibrate it at one time. I need to try it again, but it's terrible. I don't even use it hardly. Come on now. I know they're not in 35 feet. They want to be like in 23 feet of water. It's kind of the sweet spot. Might have caught him on him just because it was sloping. Sitting on the slope. That's one thing I've also noticed with the Eagle Eye. Like, you see contours, like, you understand slopes and contours and things a lot better. I mean, from a contour map or just from your graph. Just from your 2D. That's one thing I noticed right off the bat. Oh no. Some grass down there. I was trying to fish on this point, but the wind was like terrible. In the wintertime, these bass will lay around. And you can pick them off. That's what I'm going to try to do. Whoa. Hello, friends. We are out here. As you know, we are on a big bass bite out here. Northeast Georgia, different lake than I usually fish. And hopefully it's a lot colder. Hopefully we can catch them. I mean, this was cold and windy yesterday. I mean, cold. It's cold today. It's 32. I waited till like 10:30 to get out here because I don't want my line to freeze. I hate that. So we're out here. And if you're new to the channel, welcome. Please like and subscribe. And we're going to try to catch a few today. We're going to try to catch some big ones. Like always, we're going to stick to the game plan. Like last time, we'll see what happens, and I'll be checking back with you. Really trying there's things that I'm struggling with or whatever, that's where I just... Well, found a school. My primary area didn't pay off. It's a nice little spot. Let him go. I don't know. I felt the skunk coming on. See if we can find where that school went. They were hot too. There's another one. Probably 17 inches. We need a big. We need a big. They're out there. The only thing I can get them to eat is a shaky head. Come on, let's get an old cast of dupe. There's got to be a big one around. Big old spot. Call my PB spot on this lake 5.84. Or 5.68. I gotta look on the video. It was huge. Come on now. Wind sucks. Just felt weird. In the wintertime, if it feels weird, I'll set the hook. Get you big. Just a giant. It's cold. Trying to get acclimated. Pretty much acclimated, but I really haven't gone out and fished anything in the 20s yet. The only time I do that is tournament. Come on now. Another thing that helps in the wintertime is a good thermos of hot soup, which I got right here. Come on now.